I don't think push-ups exist.
I don't think they exist.
I think there's a Mandela effect going on.
So it's like birds. Birds don't exist.
That's what I mean.
I can do 100 push-ups.
Rich, everyone does that, though.
Where you put your wiener on the ground?
And you're kind of chunky and, like, slightly out of shape.
In so many ways, so I want to tell you no.
Hiller sucks. Clip it up.
Is my frontal lobe developed yet?
I can't chill and work out.
You want to do an Ironman in November?
You're doing one?
Today, we lock out our arms.
I've never put this much effort towards anything in my life.
You people change. Oh, people change.
All right, we got Zach Tellender. Man, thanks for coming out. Dude, we're just talking about you.
Stoked to be here.
Where are you from originally? You live in Austin now.
I'm from Chicago originally.
Okay. Bears fan?
Yeah. Yeah.
White Sox?
Get out. No, I'm just kidding.
Tough year.
Ben Johnson.
Yeah, and now I live in Austin, and it's cool to be here, man. Like, yeah. I don't know. A lot of times when I like travel for gigs and to do podcasts and stuff, I kind of go into this zombie mode where I'm just traveling and then like going over the rolling hills. I'm like, oh wait, we're out in nature.
Yeah.
I'm like so happy about
a lot of
this.
open space out here, dude.
Yeah, it's good. It's like enough small town, but you've got stuff to do.
Yeah.
You know.
And I grew up in Austin, huge Austinite, big fan, but you know, it is what it is, kind of like deserty, and you get 2 seasons, super cold and then super duper hot. Yeah. So getting 4 seasons out here and the amount of green is mind blowing.
Yes.
Just like the amount of water and the amount of green out here is awesome.
Well, I needed this.
Yeah.
I needed to be out in nature.
Where you been?
So. Just dialing in, buckling down, being a father.
Yeah.
Last time we talked.
Yep. You were.
Yeah. And now I'm like still kind of in the throes of it. So
oh yeah. How old now?
She's almost 8 months.
Okay. It's getting fun now.
Yeah.
8 months is when dad comes into play.
Yeah.
Like it's all mom until like they start kind of like making faces and interacting and what. That was my experience.
Yes,
was like around 9 months when they start moving around. Dude, I keep breaking my microphone.
That's fine.
Yeah, but like 8-9 months is when like I was like, oh, dude, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a terrible father till that point.
We used to have a role.
You don't have nothing.
Yeah, he was like,
nothing.
yeah, you had no milk to provide. You're like, you know, they're not really interested.
My cousin just had Adam just had their baby, and they were over last night. And Hillary's like, "You want to hold him?" I'm like, "No." He's like 3 weeks old. No,
no shot.
Nobody
way,
else's
dude.
baby am I holding until
At 3 weeks.
No
dude,
way.
But if it's 8, like Fraser, I was just with Fraser like last week. We were at Terry Black's. Which is
there you
wild.
go. Yeah.
And both his kids were there, and like
baby,
like, here, take him. Just like throws me. I was 8 months old. I'm like near my daughter. I'm like, come on,
that's
come over
acceptable.
here.
Right?
Yes, totally.
Yeah, 8 months. I'm like, all right, you know, if we can interact and you're not gonna cry when I pick you up, then yeah.
But not prior to having my own children. I don't know that I held. I don't know that I held a baby until after I had one of my own.
No, that's what Matt was saying too. He's like, "Give me him, come on."
Yeah, yeah. When they're kids, I'm good hanging out, but like babies, there's something about it just kind of freaks me out a little bit. I just don't trust myself enough.
100%. What's the biggest life change for you? I mean, you're a busy dude.
It's I don't know. This is a tricky one because it's kind of like, okay, Rich. Well, when you had kids, like what changed? You're like
everything.
I mean, but you're working out all the time, or you're not working out all the time, right? So when you're not working out all the time, you're with the kids.
Yep.
And it's kind of with me, like what I miss out on is just super late night gigs and late night networking, if you will.
Yeah.
Which doesn't actually benefit my career in any sort of way. Yeah. So I just take that out, and now I'm
fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's things are blurrier, like I was saying, like days. Like I have no idea what.
No
like
concept of time.
Today's Tuesday. Cool, got it.
Yep. It gets better. That stuff gets better.
Yeah, I think life change. What's interesting though is like everything's grown since having a kid. Yeah. Like Instagram's grown, music, my Spotify's getting better, getting more gigs, getting more opportunities, even like this.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably because, you know, you just
focus on what matters.
You have to. Yeah. Whatever moves the needle. You can't kind of be all over the place. You got to really lock in on something.
Yeah.
So.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, having kids will definitely put things into perspective in a good way. You know, like you at first you're like, oh, I'm gonna miss out on, but now I don't feel like I miss out on anything. Like I'd rather hang out with my kids.
Different definition of fun.
Yeah.
But the best explanation of the early years that I heard was long days, short years.
Yep.
Because, bro, I feel like my kids are now 14 and 15.
Holy crap.
Yeah, tell me about it. But I feel like it was yesterday. You know, I feel like I have an 8-month-old. I'm not joking. Like it goes bam.
Quick. Yeah, my youngest just turned 8 yesterday.
Wow.
And memories are popping up. I'm like, man, that was like last year. Yep. And look, and it's like 2018.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'm looking, like, you know this, but I'm looking up to my son now, you know. I'm like, oh, shit, this just doesn't feel right, you know.
He's driving your truck.
And he's driving my truck.
No, it's not. My daughter's name's Charlie. She's not. She's going to stay.
Yeah, she'll stay that way.
Yeah, she'll stay that way forever.
Yeah, I've tried. I tried
Keep
to
believing it.
Might happen to you guys, not me.
Keep believing it, yeah.
Trying to make her smaller. I was like, what are you doing?
I was just saying yesterday, Emma and Lily were at the gym. Like I have seen them, I guess, but like I have pictures that I thought were like a couple years ago of me like holding Emma with her floaties on at your dad's pond.
Yeah.
And like she's like a kid. I'm like, she's oh like my gosh.
She's all middle school.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's so weird.
It hurts.
It's so crazy. Because I don't feel like I you guys probably agree. Like I feel like my brain is 16 years old still.
Yeah, mine is
100%.
So is every man.
Yeah.
We all are.
So
yeah,
weird.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like,
changed.
maybe late 20s.
Yeah, maybe.
My body's like,
maybe
no, it's
20
like
years old.
late 40s. You know?
Yeah. Gosh, it's so crazy.
You're not late 40s though yet, right?
No, I'm coming up on mid, though,
How old
bro.
is
35.
Okay, so you're in the same boat-ish as me.
Is my frontal lobe developed
Developed,
yet?
I think,
Yeah, early
Yeah.
20s.
Yours personally?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
At your age, it should be.
Too many
yes.
knocks to the dome. That might never happen for you.
Too many handstand
Yeah,
push-ups.
too much. I got CTE
Then
for sure.
CTE,
Yep.
handstand push-ups.
CTE
theory.
for the handstand
So-
push-ups.
All right, so you do music now.
New dad, yeah. So you're really, really tough, and I would never want to. But like, I don't want to paint you in a box because you do so many things, bro. But maybe start with your fitness credentials where you started. Like Olympic lifting was your jam at one point.
Lacrosse
at a high
before
level.
that, did I see too?
Yeah, I played Division I lacrosse at University of Vermont for 4 years, and then I graduated. And this is crazy, man. I was like probably just gonna go to the rec center to work out, but I saw. I don't know if I think it was like a blog post. It might have even been physical. I think it was Men's Journal, and I think it was about Rich Froning.
Oh, nice.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
And it was
year is
something
this?
about the Murph and some shit like
The
that.
Murph, I love. Gosh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
my
always
pet peeve when
the
I
Murph,
see
yeah.
the Murph. Gosh,
And,
it hurts me.
I just remember being like, oh, that's such an interesting concept to like kind of just hustle through workouts. That's all it is. Like because I did strength training for football, but like what would happen if you got your heart rate up while you were doing it? And it felt to me like it was more about athleticism, but also I knew that I always said this, I knew that I had more to give physically. Like, yeah, I'm done. I'm 22, and all of a sudden I have to take all that I've worked for and just be like, well, that's it. You're done.
Like some rec sports and some 5Ks.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, CrossFit, this is cool as hell. Like, I can see how strong and I walked in one day and like, dude, random dads were like front squatting. Sorry, are we allowed to swear?
Yeah.
It's less common.
I don't know.
I'll keep it down a little bit.
You're right.
Yeah,
can do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want.
Random-
It won't offend anybody in this room, but you may hear
can
about
edit
it.
it.
Mark
Yeah.
the time.
No, we'll just, it'll be good.
Random dads were front squatting like 300 pounds. And I was like, that is
Doesn't make
insane.
sense.
That
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. When we went through like a 12-week squat cycle, and I was front squatting 300 pounds. I was like, wait, I've been doing this my whole life. Dude.
Yeah.
And then I was lucky that the gym that I was at was a bunch of football players were the owners, and they were really into this program called the Outlaw Way. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Rudy.
And so we were Olympic lifting every day.
Yep.
And then I kind of was like, oh, I'm good at teaching this. I got my L1, and then I remember I got a full-time coaching job as a CrossFit coach, which is like the rarest thing ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was in the
Still.
prime. It was like
still.
2014.
Yep.
Yep.
So like people had enough money to kind of throw around to do that.
Yep.
Oddly enough, the place where I was at went completely under, and they were in the red the entire time I was there. But regardless, I was doing that, and I was getting obsessed with Olympic weightlifting. So I got my USAW level 1. I'm a USAW level 2. Started competing. Then I moved to Texas. I'm just gonna go
for it. This is your show.
Yeah. Was working at Texas A&M with Olympic sports.
Oh, nice.
I also worked at Northwestern University with Olympic sports.
My nephew plays football at Northwestern.
Oh, really?
Yeah, linebacker.
Hell yeah, dude. We're big time Wildcats fans in my
He's
family.
a big dude too.
Sweet.
Yeah, he went to the games at 14, got 4th, and I was like, hey, bro, your career's in football.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And so,
Good. That's
he was like, like in this
I like
teetering-
CrossFit.
I was
No,
like,
you don't.
No, you don't, dude.
It'll always be there.
I told him, I said,
Yeah.
bro, come back when you're done.
Yes.
I said, you've got offers at that point. He had Michigan State, UCLA, whatever. He ended up at Northwestern. I'm like, and he texted me, I guess it's been a year. He'll be a redshirt senior this year. I think it was 2 years ago or last year. He's like, hey, thanks.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude.
Dude, he'll get a degree from
He'll have
Northwestern.
I think he'll have his master's by the time he's done in 5 years,
Wow.
So it's like, sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
derail you there.
no.
So you're
That's
Olympic
great.
sport coach.
My dad played football at Northwestern and then
Okay.
for the Chiefs.
Heck yeah.
So, and then, so after a while there, I was like, I actually took kind of like I didn't really see a future in Olympic sports in the collegiate side.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of figuring my life out. I started personal training at Gold's Gym, and someone was like, you should do YouTube. And I was like, I don't even know like what that really means. This was 2015.
He's a YouTuber.
Yeah, if you ask my kids,
They
the other
think
day
you're a
on the way to
YouTuber?
school, they said, Violet, my English, she said, Dad, when you were growing up, did you want to be a YouTuber?
Oh,
it hurt my heart so bad. I just looked
amazing.
at her in so many ways, so I want to tell you no. You know?
So I started doing YouTube, and I remember the first video was like 3 tips to help you snatch better, and I posted it to Reddit, and I remember like a couple people were like, "This is really great. I'll absolutely watch the next one you do." And I also would get an email for every subscriber that I got. And I got 25 emails.
Heck yeah, there you go.
And I was like, dude, I could do this.
Yeah.
So I did it every week for 10 years.
And you got 25 each time.
Yeah. And, I took Olympic weightlifting. I got pretty good at it. I was coaching people nationally. And I think what happened was YouTube, Olympic lifting, all this started happening. And I have always played music my entire life. I was a drummer growing up. I was in a bunch of bands. And then I just had a guitar with me at my apartment, and I started writing songs just for fun. And my buddy, we were sitting one day, and there was a guitar. He's like, play one of your songs, classic. And I did, and he was like, dude, whatever that was, just record that. Like, I don't know how this works. Just record what you just did.
We're on YouTube.
And I did, and I recorded it within 2 weeks of him saying that. And that was my first song.
Nice.
It's almost at 1 million streams on Spotify.
Let's go.
And
Congrats,
so
dude.
Sweet.
the process of a couple people like your YouTube video, what happens if you put out 1 million?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of being like, you're going to make it one day as a YouTuber. No, what if you just added a fan every day for the next 10,000 days? You'd have 10,000 fans. Like, let's do this.
Yeah, heck yeah.
That's my mindset around music, and it's kind of slowly building from there.
Heck yeah, dude. So that's your
That's
passion
pretty much it.
right now? You're like...
Yeah. I mean, I ran a marathon 2 days ago,
Heck yeah.
which is
Heard about
crazy.
that.
Sub 4,
Yeah.
I saw.
Yep,
Yeah.
3:44, which
Heck yeah,
is
dude.
cool.
That's awesome.
And Austin's a really, really
You
tough course.
want to do an Ironman in November?
Yeah. So did I overhear you're doing an Ironman?
Well,
We are.
here's the
You're
funny
doing
thing.
one?
Oh, yeah.
Which is hilarious because like he always just cusses it whenever you talk about it. Yeah. And so around New Year's, it was I knew that these two don't do New Year's resolutions, so I asked them, and like no. Like, what about you? I said, maybe this year I do a full Ironman. And within an hour, we had like a 10-person text group, and I was like, damn it.
Yeah,
shouldn't open my
Just
mouth.
holding Rory to the flame.
Yeah.
Anytime he comes up with these ideas,
Yeah.
we're going to see it through. So,
Yeah.
we're doing one in November 7th.
Whoa.
November 7th,
Like that. Yeah,
Florida.
my training is exactly,
Dude.
to the day. So,
Yeah.
You got the running down,
Linear
bro.
progression.
Jump in.
Yeah.
I look like you could be a swimmer too,
For me, so I was really into jiu-jitsu for a while. I was getting competitive. I was like training twice a day. Like I was going hard, and it was pulling me away from so much.
Yeah.
And if I got into Ironman training, I would be pulled away from.
So you're an addict like the rest of us.
Totally.
Got it.
But here's the deal. You can do it the way that I'm going to try and follow like a traditional 80-20, like, you know, peak and then come back off of it. This dude's just going to do intervals and just keep crushing and not alter from your CrossFit stuff.
We've got a couple different challenges throughout the year. We're going to do a 24-hour relay run here at the house in March. We'll do a 24-hour 4-man relay in Amarillo we do every year. And then there's 3 CrossFit competitions we've been doing. Me and Angelo team up on one in College Station. We do another one in Michigan in July, and then another one in Amarillo.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to try to stay CrossFit-ish shape and add the endurance training. It's really for me, it's going to come down to the run, 100%.
Dude, I know. It is brutal. I just did it 2 days ago. Yeah. It is crazy. Yeah. I was like,
if you do it like that,
I'll
be walking quite a bit.
I did a half. I mean, at the halfway point, I felt
great.
Yeah. And this is the worst part. Half marathons to the right.
Oh.
Marathoners keep going.
I saw your video. That was funny, dude.
No. No. And the worst part was like they all left. Crowd is gone. It's just quiet.
Yeah.
And all the marathoners are just like head down like shit, you know.
What did we do?
Footfalls is pop.
Oh, and then bro, the last 6 miles are insane.
Yep.
That is without question the most painful thing I've ever done physically. No questions.
Sweet. Can't wait.
Period.
Can't wait.
Period. Like not even close. And it was the ugliest part of the run, like the way that it looked.
Yeah, the look.
There was no crowd.
Probably a hill.
There was wind.
Yeah. Oh.
And it was just like, oh God. And I just remember being like, oh, I should slow down. But if I slow down, I won't get done quicker. It's like,
yeah.
You get punished.
You start playing a game.
It's terrible.
Yeah, man.
I wasn't crying, but I wasn't not crying.
Yeah, no, I've been there. Yeah, that second time Leadville was a very similar experience. I wanted to just like kick my spokes out my bike and
because you also can't fathom like you're like, oh, just you're thinking all the Goggins stuff. You're thinking all the live in the pain, and you're like, no,
I want out.
I don't want to do this.
Did you make your public?
How am I going to make a mile?
Did you make your goal public too? Like, did you say, hey, I'll get sub 4?
No,
that's where I screwed up. I was like, yeah, I want sub 9 on both these Leadville attempts. So then you're held to it, or else you got to make the excuse post. You know, I was already writing my excuse post in my head where I'm like, dude. I just didn't make it, blah, blah, blah. So you were smart. At least you didn't have the like public shame to look forward to.
Yeah.
Throwing the chain off your bike.
Yeah. I've looked at kicking my spokes out several times.
So look, for me, as far as like Olympic lifting goes, it's really hard to kind of think about like the usefulness of optimizing those.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind
other
of
than they look awesome when you're
they
doing it.
They do look awesome.
Yeah.
But for me, it was like I wasn't in that great of shape, but I could always snatch, like 120 kilos, clean and jerk 140 kilos, always.
Yeah.
And it was like, but what even is that
right.
to the public? Like no one knows what's going on. No one cares. And you're kind of chunky and like slightly out of shape. And that's a me problem. I realize that like you can be in shape and do all those things. And that's what CrossFit is essentially,
right.
But for me, it was like, I just have to buckle down a little bit here. Why am I doing this? Like,
what's the purpose?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, a lot of it was I want to lose weight. And a great way for me to do that was running because it was just a more efficient, like I could just put on my shoes, put my headphones in and start running. And in 40 minutes, I'll have however many miles done. And that could be my entire workout.
Right.
Whereas like, God, the mental prep to just like get a weightlifting workout in was just so gnarly.
And your joints.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your joints and everything. So
which running, I guess, can eventually
it can
beat you
always
down to.
everything's
going
to
kill you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like if I'm like, next year, same time, and it's like, yeah, right now I'm going for like a sub 250 marathon, and you're like, well, what's your training look like? Oh, I'm running like 70 to 80 miles a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, wait a minute, I
Anything
thought this was a chill
excess,
thing.
Anything to excess will do that to you.
This is all of us in this, all of these chairs,
yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude.
That's why, and that's why when we were in Scotland, that's why I stay away from alcohol, because I know my personality. Like I'm not a halfway in guy on anything.
Right.
You know, whatever I'm gonna do, it's all in.
Oh, so you guys met at Rogue?
Yeah.
Oh,
He did the kind of, what would you say, in between show type stuff at Rogue.
It was like their like live, like podcast
type
booth.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Really
we had
cool.
a really old, cold Scotch egg, which was disgusting. The Scotch egg we had in London was incredible.
Yeah.
And then
I couldn't even eat the one that
No,
we
it was
had.
disgusting.
Yeah.
And then he had some
Like
Scotch.
they made it and it sat for a while.
It was like they
Yeah.
microwaved it and it sat for hours.
Yeah.
Where the one we had one in London.
It was probably delicious.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, if you never had a Scotch egg before, whatever that was, then don't let that determine if you like Scotch eggs or not.
What is a Scotch egg?
They are
Explain it to me.
incredible.
It's a soft-boiled egg wrapped in sausage, flaked and deep fried.
Yeah, I mean that sounds
Dude,
good.
what? Are you reading Wikipedia right now?
No, we had to look it up after.
Okay.
Yeah.
With all the terms.
No, I know,
and
right?
No ands or ums.
Well, and two, when I was at Meat Eater, I missed that question. Remember?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
What a
and
Scotch
then,
egg
and then
is?
we went to London.
Oh,
And
you
then we
gotta
went to
try it.
London and we were like,
Oh, so
we got
it's
to
been
try.
drilled into you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
shame, public shaming will do that to you.
Yeah.
I know how to climb a rope now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rich is good. Once he fails once, he'll drill it until it's done.
Yes.
That's cool. So it's interesting. It's cool that you started with CrossFit and then came into the Olympic weightlifting. I didn't realize that was
I feel like that was a big thing for a while too. Like weightlifting blew up because of CrossFit.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to talk otherwise, it's not
It's
even.
it's not.
Mathematically too. I was talking to the old USAW CEO. And I was like, I'm making a YouTube video. I would love to know what the stats are from 2009 to 2015 as far as registered USAW, and it was like, I think it quintupled.
Yeah.
It was like 9,000 to 54,000.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can see that there's actually a graph that exists somewhere, and it was even probably before that because the first USAW CrossFit liftoff was in 2008, and where we literally had, you didn't go there, but there was.
I went to the liftoff one
Did you?
time. The one in.
You're the one we had to wear a singlet and like did the actual.
Yeah, but I
lifts and-
jacked my back up the week before.
okay.
But yeah, it was in Colorado Springs.
Colorado
right?
Springs, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but from there, man, I feel like it went on a trajectory. And then you got people like Tia who are actually lifting for their country. CLB did that as well, which is funny though. We never got to that status with. You don't see a lot of elite CrossFitters who could just jump into like a 5K and represent their country.
No,
You know what I mean? We never hit the other side quite.
Yeah, so it was so interesting. A couple dudes were in town for Tier. There was they did a photo shoot. So it was Hopper, Dolan Pepper, and Patrick Vellner. And I'm pretty good friends with all of them. And I trained with Hopper, and then I trained with Vellner. And it was we just did 5Ks both times. So I pick Hopper up. I take my favorite spot to go run. I like lock the truck, hide the keys, and we just start running. He's like, "Oh, we're going now?" I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, it's a job.
5K,
What
bro.
else would we do?
Within 10 seconds, Hopper's like going at like a 7-minute mile pace. I'm like, "Bro,
No, this is
we're
like
chatting."
Yeah. This is
Right,
zone 2.
He's like, "No, dude, I need to be like my heart rate's blah 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 blah." Like next thing I know, it's like we're 20 minutes in. He's literally leaving me.
You can't
Running
talk
away.
anymore.
I'm like, "Bro, what's going on?" He's like, "I need to get something out of this." I'm like, "That's not
Okay.
why we were hanging out, bro."
Yeah.
And then Pat Vellner the following day, completely the opposite.
He's old. He's whipped like the rest of us.
Yeah.
We're just like
completely the opposite.
checking a box
yeah,
at this
as
point.
long as I'm
He was just
moving.
like,
I'm getting
yeah,
some
of course
fitness in.
Jason did that to you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny.
Yeah.
He had to
funny.
check Pat out of the retirement home for the day. Hey, buddy, do you
Dude,
want to
he's
come run a
still- I
5K?
Yeah.
No, he's still got it.
He's
Oh,
heck
yeah.
yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
honest to God, we did this CrossFit workout. It's not even a CrossFit workout, but it's called Lynn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bench and pull-ups, man.
Bench
I
and
basically
pull-ups.
did that on Sunday.
Well, let's do that today. Do you
I'm
want to
in.
do that?
I'm in.
Come on.
What is it?
That's like
400
my-
then max bench?
It's
No,
max,
it's max bench, max pull-ups.
Oh.
We
As
usually
much
do.
rest is needed.
We usually
Yeah.
add like a minute or two rest because
No,
then
as
you
much-
just
no,
okay. You
we'll
want to go
rest.
okay. Rest. You do strict or
Who's the
kipping?
coach here?
Strict. We going strict pull up?
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. My hands.
Is it bodyweight bench, right?
Bodyweight
Yeah.
bench.
But I might have to go down.
Yeah. I might be a little light right now from all the endurance-y crap we've been doing. So yeah, no,
You're
we'll do it for
talking
sure.
to
Oh yeah, you're a marathoner. Sorry.
Bro, anyways,
I
what were
swam
we
this
getting at
morning,
with
that was it.
Pat and I don't know. It was just funny to see the different attitudes.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying
one of the
that-
guys was like, I can't chill and work out. Fucking Hopper.
Yep.
And then the other one's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever, man. Let's just work out.
But yeah, so I did that workout with Vellner,
Nice.
and he smashed it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The bench, he smashed. Like
Yeah.
it was
He's a great
crazy. And then
bencher.
also the pull-ups.
Yeah.
He's getting like 20 every time.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure I'm gonna find his score exactly. And
I don't want to know it.
No, come on.
It's cheating. You can't know somebody's score and then beat it. We can then look. We can look after the fact.
I have all the videos saved. I was supposed to make a reel with.
Oh, nice.
I'll just make one with you, and he'll be so. He'll be so mad.
Put him side by side. He'll be really mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what's cool is like what I've done with music. It is literally the same thing. So I find the window, whatever that window is, get in there and just like look a little bit around and like continuously do these efforts that might make the window bigger.
Yep.
And like some snowball might happen, and if it doesn't, it's all good because
Yeah.
I really do
You
enjoy
enjoy
what
it.
I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's been amazing having that attitude, and then getting this like, I got the Spotify Wrapped, and as an artist, getting it is gnarly. You know, someone's like, "Hey, I listened to 3,000 minutes of your music last year."
That's cool.
I'm like,
Oh, wow.
that's amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so there are those people out there. So
Yep.
now it's like I actually have added pressure to be like, okay, you really got to give this thing your all.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of time and effort and money that I've sunk into this project that's coming out in a week, or any of my music or any of my gigs, like it's actually insane. I've never put this much effort towards anything in my life.
Heck yeah, dude.
And I just did a gig last night to like practice.
Yeah.
Because we're going on tour to go to Australia, which is crazy.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And playing with all my boys, and like we played a small bar, but I was like, oh, we are so much more dialed and like aerodynamic now than like 2-3 years ago, where I was just kind of like
Yeah, just doing
figuring
it.
out, having fun. So it's like, it almost is like when things start going your way, you can get like, the trajectory can like actually turn up a little bit,
Yeah.
and every leap can get bigger and bigger and bigger until you get to a certain point where it's like, okay, if you deadlift 600 pounds and it's a PR,
Yeah, we ain't PRing
getting
much
605
these days. Yeah.
is really hard,
Right.
Yeah.
right? It's like
Yep.
every big, every PR is harder
Yeah.
and harder. But before that point,
Yeah, you're seeing
Yeah.
a bunch of
there's some
making huge
cool,
gains.
Cool
stuff
stuff
going
to
on.
happen.
And I feel like I'm on the cusp of that right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like trying to ride this wave, but also not let up off the gas.
For
you need
sure.
to dump gasoline on this
Yeah.
fire, if that
Heck
makes
yeah,
sense.
That makes 100% sense.
So it's interesting with training and coaching and anything, knowing what phase you're in and what to do. I deadlifted 660 pounds. It's crazy to even say that, but I did. And somebody goes right after it, they're like 700. I was like, the amount of effort that it took me in my
To get to
entire
here.
life to
Yep.
get to 660 to now get to 700, like it's the same amount. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
All of that to the 660, and then basically all of that again for 40 more
For
pounds.
41 pounds. I
Yeah, for
genuinely
sure.
think that's what it would have
Yeah.
taken.
100%.
Yep.
That day was a 40-pound PR.
That's crazy.
I was with Nick Bear,
Oh, okay.
and I already did a 20-pound PR. And he was like, "What's your all-time goal?" I was like, 300 kilos. He's like, "You got to try
Do
it. You have to." And it happened, and I was like, "No way did that. I should not have been able to do that.
Right.
Shouldn't have happened. That was the one day. It was a literal RPE 10.
Yep.
If there was a feather on the bar,
Yeah, it wouldn't happen.
it's not coming up."
Yep.
And to be like, now train to do 40 more pounds. Do I want to ruin my life? My relationship with she was my girlfriend at the time, now wife, was on the rocks.
Yeah.
You mean
Say goodbye
going
to
home
that
and telling her 660 didn't win it? Did it get you back off the rocks?
She couldn't do shit.
Sounds like my wife. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
So-
Go take out the trash.
But it seems like that's kind of your jam, right? So we share a mutual friend, Steve Lane.
Oh, yeah.
And he trains at Mayhem. We usually work out in the mornings together. But he was saying with your Instagram, you did the same thing, right? Like how many consecutive days have you posted on Instagram?
261.
That's wild.
Wow.
And you like
and run it, and I've ran a mile 260. That's how I know.
Oh, you
ran
started.
a mile and posted on Instagram every day for 261 days.
So Dave got that challenge from you,
Dave
Castro.
Oh.
Wasn't there some beef with like Hiller started running a mile a day, and Dave said he started running a mile a day. Inside joke, I guess.
Oh, well.
So you've been doing it longer, sounds like.
If Hiller got it from me, then that's one thing.
I don't know.
Clip it up.
I could be. I could be stealing
it here first.
Hiller sucks. Clip it up.
Have you had that interaction yet?
Oh, I know Hiller really well.
You do? Okay.
Yeah. Dude, it was funny. Okay, I'm just going to.
Do it.
Let's lay down
We do what we
some
want.
shit.
We
Okay.
do what we want.
So
This is our show.
Hiller and I, we lifted together at the games last time they were in Madison. Great time, by the way. So much fun. And it was me, Hiller, and Graciano Rubio. You know that dude?
Yep.
Total beast. And we're lifting, and then session ends. And then I'm walking, and I see Claire Fikowski and she and Evelyn, their daughter. And I'm like, oh my God. Like it's me, Hiller, Claire Fikowski, and we're just walking, blah, blah, blah. He's like, who's that? I was like, oh, that's Brent's wife, Claire. He's like, wait, you're like friends with these guys? I was like, yeah, man. I'm really good friends with Brent. He just like didn't process that.
That was an option.
That was an option.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can actually
yeah,
be friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could see it on his face, like, oh wait, this is kind of crazy. That's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hiller does like to talk shit about people, you know.
No. No.
No, I actually do appreciate Hiller. I genuinely do. Because a lot of times it's like him and I, when it comes to Murph and the pull-ups, we will literally text each other back and forth and be like, this might be the year where we like really change things. You know what I mean? Like, because I genuinely, I think.
You think pull-ups is a problem, or you think the push-ups are the
push-ups.
problem? Push-ups are the problem.
Yeah.
People sag
push-ups.
their hips.
Push-ups.
Do anything,
because
man.
the pull-up is the only one that's like the
Clear
There's a
range of
definite.
motion.
You can
It's
see.
definite.
Clear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Clear.
can see it.
Lockout.
and
Chin over.
but normies out of CrossFit, they don't lock out their elbows,
Ever.
which is
Yeah.
like the craziest.
It's so hard.
I don't get that.
I used to not do it.
all
When
of
I
them
first
do that.
started, I remember the day me and Darren were like,
Normies.
today, we lock out our arms. I remember that day.
Yeah. So they do that. Then obviously the squats are
Yeah,
even
but
close.
that- yeah.
It's just an RDL.
Yep.
And then the push-ups. So I think, and you guys can quote me, I don't think push-ups exist. I
don't think they should be in a competition. I don't think
I
they're,
don't
they're a
even-
good accessory movement. I don't think they're a good competition movement.
I'm going to go as far to say it, and I don't think they exist. I think what's that effect where like you think something happened and it
The
didn't
butterfly
happen?
effect?
Butterfly effect?
No. Mandela
Mandela effect. Yeah.
I think there's a Mandela effect
just
going
think-
on
yeah?
with push-ups.
I could get
'Cause, like,
behind that.
people will be like,
Yeah. I can do 100 push-ups.
will the camera catch me if I?
I can make it catch you.
So
Some
they'll be like, I'll do push-ups, and like everyone will do this. Everyone will go.
I won't.
Yeah.
But yes. Yep. Or
I don't see the problem.
Well, like, and that's what I'm saying is like.
The best is what
like
you.
a line of 1,000 people doing that, and then you'll say
no,
you'll-
or
you'll-
this one.
Go ahead.
The best is what you just did. Yeah.
That's better. Honestly, I think it's better.
Where you put your
I know,
wiener on the
I'll
ground?
tell you why.
just grinding the ground?
That one's more common in CrossFit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Because
give you
people
that.
that do at
Yeah,
least
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot. But
You're talking about like the NFL. I just missed a tackle and I start doing push-ups.
Exactly.
That ain't a push-up, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Rich, everyone does that
All right,
though.
yeah.
So then what I'm saying is, and then you say, what is a push-up? If we had to make a standard for a push-up to people who are doing that, what are they going to say? Lock out your elbows, touch your chest.
Straight line
They're
from
gonna
heels
say
to the back
that.
of your shoulder.
But they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, this is not a real thing. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't exist.
So it's like
not-
birds. Birds don't exist.
That's what I mean. I swear to God. You know?
Push-ups don't exist.
They'll
That's
be
their
like, yeah,
shirt.
lock your elbows, touch your chest, don't let your hips and knees touch. Great.
Yep.
And then they'll just do this.
Yeah.
Well, so I always get the, hey, you fittest man on earth, let's do a push-up contest.
Yeah.
And so I usually dictate the rules. Like the last time we did it, we had to do it in Texas. I made Rory do the count.
Yes,
so
the
it's like,
down count.
Hey, down count. Everybody back up. We're good. Down.
And they hated it.
They hated it.
I love it.
Yeah.
But it immediately evens the playing field.
So that's how you game it. That's how you make people do it right.
Yep.
It has to be less about touching the chest, which is chest touches.
Right.
But there has to be a beat at the top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Pacer test.
Yes.
The funny part
what
is
about
what you just did. You did a bunch of half reps.
Yes.
And then to get up off the ground, you have to then do this.
You have to do that.
You're like, wait, you just told me you
Exactly.
can do it. What's going on?
So-
I can get behind that. Push-ups don't exist.
So again, to come back to Hiller,
Yep.
him and I have a video that went semi-viral, and I was like, hey guys, time for Murph again. You know what that means. Half reps all around, bullshit everywhere. Just to explain to you guys what this is. And I went and did all the movements.
Yep.
Hiller did the same thing. And he even went as far, I think he did 50 push-ups in a row. I think that
that was
Did you
his
see that?
video where he had the like.
Dude, and it, by the way, looked really hard.
It is really hard. When
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh, I can do 80 push-ups," in my head,
You're like,
no, you
can't.
can't.
No, you can't. You can't.
I'm
He
not
did
saying
it-
I should be the gold standard on doing push-ups.
Yeah.
But 50 is tough
50's really tough.
to do them correctly.
correctly. Yeah, and he did it correctly.
Yeah.
No piking, no nothing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
touch the chest, lock out. I was like, this is so cool. Finally.
It's
so
true.
that's where I appreciate Hiller.
I
He
get it.
speaks that language.
it. Yeah.
And it's necessary for sure. Especially with high rocks and everything going around. And you're like, the wall ball thing, like, what?
Yeah.
Dude, that's where like CrossFit has evolved so far beyond hitting depth on wall balls. There is not a single person that skimps out on, like, I'm watching wall balls at, I think it was Rogue. They did wall balls maybe or something like that. I don't
They
know.
squatted a lot.
And I was just like, dude, no one's questioning your depth.
No.
It's like,
Yeah.
You're
that's
past
the
that
movement.
point.
It's like, yeah, we're way past that.
Yeah.
High rocks is like just coming in. It's
Yeah.
really funny to see. But I will say now, high rocks is getting crazy.
It's getting crazy.
They're running
They're running the.
close to like 5-minute miles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's just a running event, though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
can we be honest? Like, the stations, exponentially make the running
Harder,
runner
yeah.
better,
Yeah.
basically. You
Yes.
know, like it's an inconvenience for the runners.
Yeah.
I think,
for sure.
I mean,
Throw in a 315 deadlift for one rep at one of the stations and see what happens.
I think that'd be cool.
Right?
There should be
10 clean jerks, 225.
Love it.
The
In.
great equalizer.
gnarly.
165 snatches for 10 at
Yeah.
one station.
Yeah, it does reward okay. Now I'm thinking.
Now you're in.
No, because looking at again the two guys that I ran with, Hopper and Vellner, like just looking at their body types, I'm like,
Yeah.
God, you guys would struggle so much trying to get like the sub-hour
Oh, yeah.
high rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because of how thick you are.
How strong you are, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think people realize this, that like, they're not trying to deadlift 315. They're trying to do reps of clean and jerks
Yeah.
Yeah.
at 315.
Yeah.
That's where we're at now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that is
Crazy.
insane.
Yeah. Like, how many at the WFP event, like, Austin got second to Guy. They both cleaned over 420 pounds, right? I think like Austin was like Fred at 420.
Something like
and
that.
then Guy was like 428 or 4, right?
I thought it was like 430 and 436.
Okay,
something
right.
like
I mean,
that.
above 4, yeah.
I could
over
be-
400 pounds, I guess.
It was
is-
over 420 for
Yeah.
sure.
within 425 or more, which is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
But then can also,
And then, yeah,
to Austin, can run.
Austin just
pretty
did. I mean, this is relevant because he just did it. He just did 6 reps at strict press at 225.
That's impressive.
It's crazy.
So that's okay.
And can run a 5-minute
If
mile.
we
Yes.
dive into hybrid,
That's it.
do you know Alex Vial? Can when you look Alex Vial or something? He came up with the term hybrid.
Oh, okay.
And it was literally in 2007.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And so it was like literally same time as Greg. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and his is like very defined, actually.
It's not just like running and bodybuilding.
yeah,
like
it's not that. It's like two things that do not help each other, period. Like that are genuinely don't.
Opposed to each other, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. And
So,
trying
like,
to,
yeah, like
and he's-
weightlifting and running.
Yeah, it could be, like hardcore weightlifting.
Yeah.
And then running.
Yeah.
And then he had a couple other ones like
Alex Viata.
Alex Viata, yes.
Okay.
And I think that if you look at like the purest sense of hybrid, that's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's not what CrossFit is. Like CrossFit's a ton of things.
A bunch of different things.
So you're not actually.
It's even more than
They
hybrid.
do support each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of them support each other.
Yeah.
Some of them don't.
Right.
And that's when CrossFit's really fun to watch, is when they don't.
When they don't, yeah.
But one of the examples that, again, this is another video that I want to make, is like there is a massive psyop going on right now where people don't respect the insane hybrid shit that CrossFit is pulling off. Even though it's not a hybrid sport, because a lot of the aspects of it help each other out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But the event 1 of the CrossFit Games 2 years ago, where it was like it was run, row, run.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last
This year.
That was this year.
Was this year?
This past year.
Oh, okay. And then there's back squats.
Yeah.
Those two things do not help each other. Period. There's you can't convince me otherwise.
No, yeah.
If you want to be a good back squatter,
You can't.
don't fucking run and row intervals, okay? And if you want to be at all good as an Olympic rower or an Olympic runner, do not back squat for weight.
Yeah.
And yet we saw Adler just sprinting, right? He was also injured, and I think he got like 450,
Yeah.
Still.
which is insane.
May
Yeah.
have even been 475.
Yeah, probably
475?
more. Yeah, probably somewhere around there.
And that was not, and that's great. That's insane.
Yeah.
But he was running, I think he was running at like a 5
He's running.
minute,
Yeah, he's running sub 6s for sure.
sub 6s.
It's insane.
Over and over and over
Yeah.
again. And yet there's some psyop that people like aren't realizing this.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and like, yeah, Colton probably wasn't that fast, but
But
But he's still
he's
almost
still back squatted 550.
5, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know? So like people just can't, you just got to stop forgetting that like there are some weirdos that exist that can do some gnarly
Crazy
things.
stuff.
I do want to see a faster dude at the games. Like I just
Faster?
like faster meaning like a guy who can run a 10K in like sub
That's what I'm
40.
trying to say. Right?
Oh,
like,
I
it's like
think-
it's the,
Like
the
I think it
balance
would
is
be
off.
cool. I would love to see just to know it exists. Like isn't Ricky kind of fast?
Ricky for sure can do it. I think Adler could too.
Adler, those are the two guys that I'm
What?
like, okay, these are the runners.
Sub
10K?
40,
Sub
10K.
40, 10K.
So 20-minute 5K.
I think that could.
or
I think honestly, sub 40 is probably
it's like a
not that.
5:45 mile.
It's not. I want to know what like 5K times are,
Yeah.
and like 10K times are, and like I want to see guys go after like the gnarly stuff that they shouldn't be able to do.
Right.
Yeah. That was the problem with the 5K they did a couple years ago at the games.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a 4.5K.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey,
They tried to broadcast.
Yeah, and
Just
they're
say
like-
it was a 4.5K.
yeah, and they're running like 15 minutes. So like the people, I've heard this from people, they tune in, they go, oh my gosh. That's like, why aren't these people in the Olympics? Like, oh my gosh. Like, why, were these collegiate runners? And then it's like, well, no, it was just they ran very short of a 5K. That's why it looks so good.
I want to see that, and I don't know what else I would want to see in CrossFit. But
I think
like,
the back squat was cool this year.
yeah.
Like, especially because Colton was there and doing what he did is just insane. What was it? It was over 550. Was it 570?
570, I want to say.
Yeah, it was 570. That's insane.
I think a lot of the reason you see the hybrid gaining popularity where you're saying CrossFit kind of like isn't in that regard is just a marketing thing. Like for so long they weren't putting out media. Like I think back to like the Dan Bailey weapons grade video or things
so
like
cool.
that. Like imagine you picked
he did one.
Imagine you picked a
dude,
CrossFit
muscle up one,
athlete and in the
Froning
video
Fraser,
you're like, hey, do a back
14.5.
squat and run a mile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the greatest video ever made.
Yeah.
And why didn't they blow up the Adam Klink thing when he did, you know what I mean? Like the sub 5,
yes.
500, 50 pull-ups.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like they could have
That was good.
They could have capitalized on the time. They just didn't do it. And I think maybe now they're getting back to it, but
I think it's because hybrid's easier to get into. You don't have to have anyone teach you Olympic weightlifting.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the biggest.
It's like you're saying. Grab your shoes and go run.
Yes.
Go
And
to a
then do some
Globo gym and
curls
do
and do
some
back
bar,
squats. Yeah.
and it doesn't.
Squat.
You can make it hurt, but it doesn't hurt.
Right. It's not. Yeah. It's not the same. Yeah, because I think the barrier to entry is real. Truly, I think it's just the Olympic weightlifting.
Yeah.
Like.
And here's where I mean that if you do learn the skill of a snatch and you can increase it dramatically, you're likely going to be able to do 10 muscle ups. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have the
Whereas
athleticism to,
yes,
to
and
make it
strength.
happen.
Strength. That's
global
the
strength.
athleticism.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that was the cool thing about Outlaw Way. It was like this girl's like, I have not tested my ring muscle ups in over a year, and I just PR'd by like 5 reps.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And my snatch went up 40 pounds.
We used to do some outlaw stuff when we used to Google on the computer.
Oh yeah.
And that's cool. Yeah. That was like fundamentally the coolest part about CrossFit. You're like, oh, I haven't done this in a while, and you do it and you're like, wait a minute, why am I better at it? Because of the methodology.
Yeah.
Whereas that is the opposite of what hybrid is.
Yeah.
Hybrid, they're not supposed to help each other. That's when it gets interesting.
Yeah.
If you're a purist, it's super cool. And that was like Alex Viada. He's like a really cool dude. Like that would be a guy that I would love to see come on this show for sure.
Yeah.
He's a great interview. And he's just so like happy about everything. Cool. He just
fitness,
loves training.
man. Yeah, you know, we talked about it before. It's like, hey, High Rocks, like I don't mind it. If it gets people training for something, dude, it puts a date on the calendar that's like, hey, I'm going to like this Ironman for us. It's like, hey, give me something to aim at, something to train for. Because, you know, we always joke about what it's like, oh, I want to be able to play with my grandkids when they're older. Then don't do CrossFit. Because my knees are screwed. Granted, one expression of CrossFit, right? But, you know, you're like, have something attainable out there. 6 months, 3 or 4 months, whatever it is. Not even a goal, but like a date you can point to that you're trying to get better for something at.
I like looking at things just like objectively now. Like, okay, so you can poke and prod at what you would like to happen in High Rocks and all of this. But like it's here, it's formalized, it is now a thing. Like let's see what happens. I can't complain about the fact that like a certain body type or a certain whatever, you know, it's not CrossFit, it's not this. It's like it exists now.
Do you want to do it or not?
Yeah.
I don't want to do it because it's too much running. You know, like that's just me.
Yeah. I almost think though, like it's to a certain extent, like that's you being a competitive.
For sure. Yeah,
person.
for sure.
You could do it poorly.
Yes, but I wouldn't enjoy it.
So that's where I think this is what's messing with you, and I can psychoanalyze Rich Froning right here.
Let's do it.
Your fitness is too close to professional High Rocksers. So you'll see their times, and you'll be like, why am I getting way worse times? And then you realize it's because they're sprinting.
Yeah, the whole time.
And it's not CrossFit. Right. It's different, and that's frustrating to you. So for me, whereas you want to do an Ironman, you're not even in the
close.
Universe of them.
Right.
So it doesn't matter.
Touche. Yeah.
You're just going to go do your thing.
Yeah.
Right? So like that I think is definitely playing into, I mean, it would for
sure.
me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or to even the playing field. Like it was as a joke, but last year at the Mayhem Classic, we were like, man, what a missed opportunity not to make event 1 High Rocks and then still do 6 more events where there's a max lift and there's X, Y, and Z, right? Where you're like, cool, yeah, you guys beat me, but just like the leaderboard of the CrossFit Games, like, yeah, you got me on event number 1, but over the course of 6 event weekend, like,
that'd be
wouldn't that be
biggest troll?
The biggest troll, dude, would be great.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool.
I mean,
missed opportunity.
Hey, let's go 2026.
Let's
do it.
It's all done. It's all stamps and we're done.
But like, isn't that interesting?
Put it in the Google sheet though.
Put it in the Google sheet.
The closer you are to something, the more like you don't want to do it.
Yeah, you're close to the spear because you know you're going to be
judged for like, oh, these guys think they can beat us to High Rocks.
Look, he is washed up.
And then and then
old.
An hour later they're doing 30 snatches at 225.
Yeah, that's where I was like, I was kind of realizing that with Matt. Like I went over to their opening of HWPO and I was doing the open and I like watched his body language around it the whole time. Like there's still that.
Yeah.
And like.
This is a great place to say this. The other day I'm having a conversation with him and he said, oh, well, yeah, I mean, I guess I better start doing some thrusters. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, why? It's because the Open's coming up. He's going to do some thrusters. When's the last time he did a thruster? The Open last year?
Open workout.
That's exactly the point.
That's what and like, dude, like, it's kind of, I don't know. I felt like in that moment, I was like, oh, whoa, I actually felt what this is about. Because like for you and for Matt, this wasn't a fucking game.
No, it's not. It's not for fun, man. Like,
yeah, this was not. And
it's not. I
know it now.
And at that point, it wasn't a community event, right? For us,
yeah.
You're like, yeah, you can say, oh yeah, I'm here for the. No, you wanted to.
You're
win.
like,
that was it.
You're breathing fire, like dying.
100%.
So now you're like, okay, I'm here for the community, but it's
still back
a
there.
Thruster.
Still back there.
Yeah.
It's still a 135 thruster. Like that's gonna pull the demon out of me somehow. You know what I mean?
So true.
And I saw that in Matt. So what he did with Clink was they split the workout in half together.
Nice.
And they just went as fast as they could.
Right.
And they posted like a 6 score. I was like, good for you, Matt.
Good for you.
Don't participate in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like giving an addict
100%.
their hit, you know?
My favorite's the opposite when to your point, he's going to step into the Ironman not thinking I'm going to beat these pros. But when you see people come here for their first time, like a train with Rich weekend, and they line up on the line against Rich, and he's going to do the workout with them, and they're squeaking their sneakers in round 1, you know, and just like going for broke. And then inevitably by round 2, 3, if not earlier, they're dying, you know?
But isn't that like, do you guys know now like what CrossFit really is? Like meaning like CrossFit is round 3.
For sure. People still haven't figured that out.
And it's like,
people can't figure that out. It blows my mind. I'm like, slow down. What are you doing? You know, like you can see it from a mile away.
Dude, how many workouts have you finished? And you go, I could have gone harder.
Everyone. Okay.
So if you ask that to a lot of people, I would imagine that their answer would be like, I can't remember the last time. It's always, I went out too fast.
Right. Always.
Right. And I think that's just kind of life in general.
Yeah,
but, you know.
Well, we always joke, we miss those early days where you didn't know how bad it hurt. Yeah. So you're like, I'm going to go as hard as I can no matter what.
Well, that's like, that's why
like now you can't be tricked. You know, we'll do these camps and we're like, oh, we're going to trick them into going hard on this first round. And I'm like, they're idiots then, you know, like if you don't know what you're trying to do, you know,
well, like I redid some open workouts last week and
are you crazy?
Yeah, I know. Well, sorry. I redid them from when I was like basically a kid. So like I'm going to beat the
He's
score.
been doing this for 14 years. He was 12 when he started, you know.
What year?
I started in 2012, November 2012.
Dude, 1 year before me.
Oh, nice.
And I'm 35.
I know, right?
That is
38.
crazy.
Yeah. So I picked it. Like I did one that I couldn't even do. It was a 135-pound barbell. I couldn't even clean and jerk 135 pounds when we did it. Anyways, but even some of those scores are still hard for me to beat because I was like so just full of piss and vinegar that I would just wreck myself for 3 days. I would be wrecked because I went so hard.
Drunk.
The deadlift back, the deadlift box jump workout.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
So that was like, was that 13 or 14?
Is that a regional workout?
13 or 14?
No, that was an open workout.
14. It's 14.
Pacelli versus Tovar.
Which one was that?
Dude, I'm
14.
Like
it's
like
like
315, 2159 box jump.
No,
deadlift,
that's
right?
regional.
That's regional.
Oh yeah.
It went up in reps
that's right.
and up in weight.
Up in reps, up in weight.
And it was like 15 box
And
jumps
then you
in
finish
between.
with 315 for
Right.
as many reps as
You're
possible.
right. Yep.
Dude, I got like 100 something in the region for that.
Oh, nice.
That's the highest placement I ever had in any region ever.
Nice.
And that was like year 2 of CrossFit. And that was because I was just like, I'm
deadlifter.
pretty good at deadlift and I'm tall, so I can do box jumps.
Box jumps.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah.
Right here and right now. I'm
make
going
it
to die
happen.
today.
Yeah.
Here lies Zach.
And
Yeah.
now there's no way I would do something.
No, hell, you're
No,
just
yeah,
no
exactly.
now. You're like,
Yeah, I mean, your back is screaming. You're yanking 315 on the ground. You're like, it doesn't matter. You just hang on to it for as long
Round
as
that
you
thing.
can.
Come on.
Yes.
round that
Get
thing.
more efficient. So I can nerd out about CrossFit like crazy. This is pulling out
Memories,
so much.
huh?
Yeah. Is it a known fact that the best CrossFit workout ever is 60 cals, 50 deadlifts, 60, 50, 40, whatever that chipper was,
The
where you
open
go back
chipper?
to the top? Yeah.
60 row,
50
50
deadlift?
toes to bar, 40 wall balls, 30 cleans, 20 muscle ups.
Oh, that one.
14-minute AMRAP.
Then there's also the chipper with the deadlift.
Yep. The wall ball
55,
deadlift
55,
one.
55,
All
55.
55s.
Yes.
Row, deadlift,
But
wall
I
ball.
like the
handstand
60
push-up.
chipper.
Yeah.
Is that the best workout ever?
It's a good one. I really
the
like that
snatch.
workout.
I liked any of them with the snatch in it. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That it has
'cause me,
the 30
personally.
cleans, 20
20 muscle ups.
20 muscle ups to finish.
And then you go back to the
And then you
rower.
go back. Yeah.
I think that's the best. I think that is like the best.
No, I would say the toe to bar double under squat clean one was the best.
That is probably.
Dude, I did that. You know what sucks?
It's only because I've won that one twice. I think.
I was
really
like
like
way
that one.
into Olympic weightlifting, so I
okay.
was super out of shape, and I was like, "Damn it,
Can't get there.
Missed it.
Get there.
I
Too many toes
I
to
know
bar.
I did it, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
but I was like, man, this is that is a great
There
one.
was a snatch chest to bar one that had
Yeah,
increasing weight. It was
terrible
really
for me.
good too.
21.3
But actually-
and 4 was also really good.
Was that
Because
the
you
squat?
You have
Gymnastic, thruster,
gymnastics,
and
a
then
heavy
you went
lift.
into a
The
heavy.
complex.
We have
clean
that. We have the
complex.
written
That was
for
a good one,
Friday.
too.
That's a great open workout.
It was
I like
like
that one.
15 squat, 30.
I just like the
toes to
purity
bar.
of like
Yeah.
some of them. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, what is CrossFit? And you just watch this dude
dangle.
work out for like 20 minutes. You're like, what the
What's going on?
What the hell was that?
Yeah. What is going on?
I think that one you're saying, the 60 down to 20, if you did like a max clean and jerk at the end, that would encompass all of CrossFit.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, watch this.
Yeah.
It's funny for me because, well, two things. One is that I started CrossFit before the CrossFit Games, right? So like it came with it with like a different attitude. So you still, early years was still like going hard, but you didn't know it was possible. And so like, maybe it's just a natural, like my ego doesn't get hurt. Like I go swim with Rich right now. And like, if I were to try and keep up with him, it's just no prayer. Right. Yeah. But all of the open workouts that you just mentioned, like I've got specific memories of when I had to do it. And it's like the first time I drank Jägermeister, you know what I mean? I'm like, it's a bad memory for me because of like the circumstances in which I did it. Yep. Because I was always on the road for up until 17, we would have to do them like right after do the row versus boss thing, like right after the show. No warm up, switch clothes. I hated that. I hated both of those workouts that you mentioned. And the 55 one we did at a Air Force base that was at altitude. Yeah. And I was just dying. Absolutely
We
dying.
did that workout 3 times the one year.
You did?
Yes.
The first year or the second year? I think 15 was the first year.
Would have been the first year.
No,
we tried to break it into 5s the first time on the deadlift, which was a horrible idea.
Wait,
and then we did it at the APC.
On the bouncy floor.
On the bouncy floor. Yeah. And then we did it in my barn before I got on a flight. I remember that specifically.
I remember my buddy, it was like maybe my second open, and he like stopped on the rower. I was like, dude,
what do you can't stop on the rower. You remember people used to do that?
Yeah.
Stop on the rower and you're like,
that doesn't make any sense.
It's a strategy, bro. It's a strategy.
It's actually worse.
Puts in his hip pocket, he's just sitting there wheezing. I'm like, keep rowing.
Just keep rowing. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
I have gotten off the Echo bike to stop. I have broken up an Echo bike set one time.
Really?
Yeah. I broke up at 15. I was going way too hard. Yeah. Way too hard. In the rest of the workout, it was 15 calories in the Echo bike. I got to 9. I got off, sat down.
I broke on the rower for the 28, 21, 15, 9 of thruster and row.
That's
calories.
Still one of the worst. One of the worst open workouts ever.
And I think I've told you this, right? I had like Sam Briggs on one side and Annie Thorsdottir on the other. And Sam is just down my throat, like, dude, you should be getting a calorie every pull, blah, blah, blah. And Annie's all sweet, like, you're doing great. And I just literally was on the rower, like, leaning towards Annie, like, trying to push Sam Briggs away. But I stopped on that one.
Heber was just talking about, he redid that workout, but I think I judged him either in the barn or somewhere. And he
did it, at the gym.
He failed a thruster.
Yeah, I remember that. I'll never do that workout again.
I had to do it for that Masters
qualifier
2 years ago, and then I'm like, this is why I don't want to compete.
That workout sucks.
It did. It really did.
Opening up with a set of 27 thrusters, just like
so nice.
Your heart rate's at like over 150 immediately, and then it just only
and then
gets
you
worse.
have to pull hard on the road.
Yeah, that workout sucks.
I hate that workout.
Do not recommend. Are we coming up on the end?
I was about to say, Zach, you want to play us a song out?
Yeah, can we get a song out here?
Yeah, let's do it.
This
guitar? I just happened to bring this.
First, tell us, you mentioned the project.
Yep.
So tell us more about the project.
So, okay.
Oh, and I have a question.
Yeah. So I came up with this phrase, but it's kind of, I don't know. I started saying it about a year ago. I just say this rules. And it's basically this idea that like, you can say this rules about everything, because if you break it down, like fundamentally, like how crazy is it that this energy drink was made in a factory somewhere, then delivered somewhere, then he bought it and then gave it to me, and like I get to just enjoy it in my hands. Like that's insane to think about. Well, you can do that with literally everything. And so I tried to this year, especially with the birth of my daughter, to try to like focus on everything and see how cool I can make it in my mind. So I named the album This Rule.
That's awesome. Nice.
I recorded it in Ireland, in both Limerick and Dublin, Ireland, and then I recorded a lot of it in Austin, Texas. And just, dude, it's 18 songs. It's like a year and a half, almost 2 years of work now. And so it
comes out next week.
Yep, next week, the 27th.
27th.
Yeah.
Here's a question I've never had a chance to ask somebody in your position. Do you listen to yourself like sing? Like, do you listen to your own songs, or is it like listening to yourself on a video? Is it weird?
No, I like it. I think I like to listen to it because it's like visualizing. It's like watching you lift. You know?
Oh yeah.
And then putting the song out is like putting the lift on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then once it's out, you're like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But you can watch it
you
for a while.
Make sure it's clean. Make sure it's
yes. Yeah. And I do that with a lot of my music. Like I got a song coming out. My final single is on Friday. And I've been listening to it a lot lately, just kind of visualizing myself playing it live or how other people are going to listen to it, how other people are going to perceive it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a fun little like ADHD path that I go on, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
That part makes sense.
I got one more too. So the kind of the theme it seems like is for you is like consistency, small lifts over a long period of time, making big gains. You ever thought about doing something like AGT or what's the other one? The famous like shows that you go on and you get, you sit in front of Luke Bryan and Katy Perry and America's Got Talent or American Idol. You ever think about doing something like that? Because that, like there are those big moments. You're saying to go from 650 to 700 is virtually impossible unless you get that one magic moment.
So yeah, I try to do things like that. Like I was just on a show called Musora. It's a channel where you show up and then you have I had a band. They gave me some players to play with, and they picked a song for me on the spot, and then we have to arrange it and then perform it at the end.
I saw you posted that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw, yeah.
There's a drum version of this where the drummer from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, he had to do that. It went super viral. It's the same company.
Oh, okay.
So I recently did that, and that actually helped me a ton. It got a lot of eyes on my music. But stuff like that it's harder to come by.
Sure.
I think I would do it. Like if it was,
because the deadlifting analogy fails there, right? This is like, it's a different thing altogether, but like you get that gasoline.
It's like you're always taking small steps, but if you have the opportunity, definitely take big leaps.
Yeah.
Definitely go for the PR. Definitely do that thing for sure.
Yeah.
Figure out if we know any producers at AGT or American Idol.
Dude,
when you said AGT, I was like,
our family loves it, dude. Like this
America's
one thing that my
Got
kids,
Talent. I got it now.
America's Got Talent. It's one thing that like my kids will sit and watch with me.
I was complete blank. I was like,
and then he looked at me like I should know what he's talking about. I'm like, what?
Isn't that
leave me out of this?
I was like, why is he gonna knees over toes?
Big music guy.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm just
walk backwards with a sled, play some music.
I'm just a meathead.
I've got a lot of buddies who've been on what is it, America's Got Talent, American Idol.
What's the one that
Masked Singer?
Jacob Hoot.
Oh.
No, Jacob Hoot was on.
Jake Hoot, right?
Jake Hoot. Yeah, Jake Hoot. He played football at Tech.
That was American Idol.
Yeah.
No, it was American Idol.
No, The Voice, wasn't it?
Oh, The Voice. Yeah, he was on The Voice.
Okay, so this tune is not mine. It's a cover, but it's my number one song now.
Okay.
All right.
It's by Blink-182.
Oh, all right.
And then we'll just pass the guitar around after.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll give it a rip.
Metallica. Just open it. No.
Got no regrets right now. The air is so cold and low. Let me go in her room. I wanna take off her clothes. Show me the way to bed. Show me the way you move. Move way too slow. Take me away from here. Fate fell short this time. Your smile fades in the summer place. Your hand in mine. I'll leave when I want. Where do we go from here? Lights down now. Smiling from ear to ear. My breathing has got too loud. Show me the way to bed. Show me the bathroom near. Taking this way too slow. Take me away from here. Fate fell short this time. Your smile fades in the same place. Your hand in mine. I'll leave when I wanna.
Nice.
I think we're supposed to snap, right? Are we supposed to snap?
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's.
Would that be on the
crazy.
album?
No.
Okay.
I was about to say licensing.
Yeah. Give us one original.
Okay, that's one. You want that one?
Yeah.
That one
do
sounds
it.
kind of nice.
All right.
Okay, so this one's called People Change. And it's very fitting to my life because I've made changes in my life. And I think the main theme of it is like people not understanding when someone changes. And, yeah, like that's kind of the point. Like, oh, you're doing something different. Yeah, exactly. You know, so. Let me guess you're tired of the country boy, moving up and moving on. You throw a fit soon as he gets a hit, 'cause he ain't singing that same old song. Well, he's on the greener pastures, he's got some mouths to feed. Well, he's done paid his dues and he's already cut his teeth. But I don't think you'd ever think that through, 'cause no one's ever pointed back at you. Just wait till you got some things to lose. Yeah, people change and maybe you should too. Your gatekeeping, think you're all seeing, but when you're pressed you ain't got a reason. Build them up but then you stop when they hit that mountaintop. So go on, cast your stone if you think you're bulletproof. You won't know what it's like to win, but at least you'll never lose. And I don't think you'd ever think that through, 'cause no one's ever pointed back at you. Just wait till you got some things to lose. Yeah, people change and maybe you should too. Yeah, people change, yeah. Oh, people change. Yeah, people change. I said people change. Yeah, yeah, people change. Yeah, people change. Oh, people change.
Nice.
Let's go.
That was
Heck yeah.
awesome.
You got to end it on that.
That's
Yeah,
a
that
good
was
one.
really cool.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
I can't top
Thank you.
that.
That was sweet.
For sure. Heck yeah, dude. So Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify. Just search Telander, Telander.
and
When is this coming out?
probably 2 days.
2 days.
So
Okay,
there we
wow.
go. Perfect.
So yeah, they can pre-save it.
Oh.
This Rules will be up there. Check out. I butchered feeling this here. I messed up some of the lyrics, but
Couldn't tell.
listen to it on the
Heck yeah.
on Spotify, and that's it, dude.
Dude, that was awesome.
Is it just your last name? Just
Yeah, just last
okay,
name.
got it.
I think you can search Zach Telander. I think it works both ways.
Yeah.
But
it's yeah, I got it. Nice. All
Heck
right,
yeah, man. Congrats.
Got a
Good
new
luck.
follower.
Yeah.
let's lift, dude.
Let's do it. Let's go. I'm in.
We doing Lynn?
Let's do it.
Oh my God.
About 40 minutes.
Let's go.